Hello, and I am still new to. Oh, I am still on screen. That one. Yes, and they can hear us. Cool. Hello, and welcome to the stream. I'm James, and
Dina.
And together we are working on Bombardier.
Together we are squidding.
Yeah, together we are squidding. So, I'm hoping all of that works. But let's just play the game for a little bit while we wait for people to join or not join.
Yes.
To be or not be.
We're recording this anyway, so probably past this will end up on social media.
Yeah, this will be on YouTube. I plan to move it across so people can still access the roadmap, basically, of what we're planning to do later on, or pretty much now that we're in early access.
Yeah. Happy version 0.1 release.
0.10. I'm still gonna beat you up though.
So this is one of our newer levels. It hasn't been released in the demo, and this is almost like an homage to our very original version of the game, which had an arena similar to this, just not nearly as elegant.
Oh, getting close. Yeah, I'm getting you. Get away from me though before I kill myself.
Oh, catch us down.
I'll still communicate you. This could be a really long map. They've seasoned it now. Played too much this morning.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, if you weren't invincible, I'd have killed you there. Let's go out there. Oh, I got you!
I got stuck! But anyway, that is the pit stop level. As you can see, it's not a massive map, but definitely big enough. There's loads of bombs to actually go on. The middle bit is like this sort of arena thing here in the middle. We can see where there's two special bombs that are incredibly powerful in this level.
Oh, did you want me to load it up? So you can actually talk about the map, but just don't kill each other.
Yeah, sure.
That's something as it is.
Go!
So yeah, this is the homage to the original level, and in this level we really felt that, well, I think overall we want to have more of these bombs, so there's just slightly more feasibility to kill each other. This middle bit is amazing, because as you can see the crates respawn, so when you go in, pretty sure I misplaced it. There isn't that much you can do here, so you can grab this, which is highly dangerous for yourself, because, well, I'm already on 1 damage. Or you can grab the lightning bomb, which is really good, but it tends to only be really powerful if the other person is actually stuck in the middle bit.
Yeah, or in a tight space.
Or in a tight space, so I killed
Wow.
myself. I don't even know how I did that.
You weren't watching.
So I think it's actually a really good fun level, and we have another one that we just recently added.
Yeah. We did, yeah. It's the factory level.
So we are playing in the birthplace of the eyeball, the one that I am playing, the one that's in the corner of the screen. As you can see, Shakira is fried. So we have these lovely little escalators. They actually do really push you around, and they change the gameplay, so you can walk on them and go incredibly fast. But if you're not careful, you will end up in a furnace and back to the back. A lot of the things are actually more physics related, so on this one, if I manage to do it, I'm going to kill myself.
It's alright, we can play the game again if you accidentally kill yourself.
So if I put a bomb here, okay, or I skip the bomb.
They also come off the shelves.
So look. Whee!
When in my case, they go there.
So it's really fun. Blocks themselves are also tiny obstacles on the course. There aren't that many bombs here because there is a lot of environmental hazards and a lot of things you can actually do. You can see.
Yeah, well, the conveyor belt, it slows you down enough. So if we go back to this, so what the beauty of the conveyor belt is that if someone is going against it, they move slowly enough for you to quite easily hit someone, and gives them enough time in those openings, which really makes it quite nice. But obviously you can, if you're quick and nimble, like a cheetah. That's just me. Oh no.
Oh no.
Then yeah, you can kind of skip around them. But if you're not careful, you will get tucked in down in them. And these boxes that are falling. Oh, you died.
I died.
Are constantly there. We have the narrow passages, so all of these are actually kind of. Well, that's how you died just now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what. Oh,
Very easy to fall off of.
the phone that kills you.
Yeah.
Go!
So on this one, yeah, you can fall off the sides in the middle. I'm gonna kill myself. Whee! You can fall off here. Damn it! I keep keep doing it too slowly. You can fall off pretty much everywhere. So other than these bits, which are considered the safe zones, other than from other people, you can still kill each other in here.
Oi!
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 That's quite a lot going on. There's
Yeah.
an awful lot.
And then obviously we've got all our characters. So we've also, yeah, we'll go through everything that has changed since the demo. Literally this entire system. So before you just had an image, and now we've actually got it so you can see player color, the color you pick on the character you pick, which is nice, much nicer addition than how it was. Can I go back to my menu?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if that was in the demo. How to play? Yeah, it must have been.
Well, we can test it to make sure it's
Yeah, we'll test if it makes sure it works, yeah. So you have all our controls, which are very good.
I mean, it is a relatively simple to control game, but it doesn't hurt to have a bit of extra.
So the actual changes now are on this bit, where if another person were to join, if we had another controller, we could have everyone in here with each one of their own characters being able to see the different colours live. Which would, yeah, as I said before, really nice. We have, I think Sharkira was in it, wasn't he? Bot wasn't.
No, the bot is new.
Bot is definitely a new
Yeah.
character. Yeah, I will sound that one. May have been bug fixing, to be honest. You need to confirm.
It's been bug fixing, but we've also had 2 new levels, which are really fun.
And then did we?
We changed the lava on the main level.
Yeah, let's show the lava level from the demo. First of all, the lavas. It will look fairly similar, but I've made it a lot smoother, specifically in that area.
There's no
and-
collision on there.
Yeah. I don't know. The boulders, yeah, there must have
The
been.
boulders are there. We did do a change that you no longer start with the special one. We
Oh,
felt it
yeah.
was potentially a bit too powerful.
Yes.
So now when you load into the level, you just have your standard bombs the way it already was, and you need to fight in the middle to actually get the extra bit of power.
And that might change. Like, we want to see how players feel about that.
Well, this is where player feedback comes in. There is only so much that... Well, we can decide a whole lot of things for the game, but if people decide that they like things otherwise,
Yeah.
then... But yeah, that's kind of why we are doing these videos, and I'm gonna mention again, like I did last time as well, we have a Discord, which is also very specific for people who are interested in the development of the game and like to see changes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Feel free to join on Discord. Either James or me is basically always online to answer anything that we might have.
And did we change anything about the score screen?
We have a crown. So we now
I don't know.
actually...
Was that in the demo?
It was in the demo, but not in the last video we did. So
Oh, okay.
I'm going to talk about it anyway. So we felt it was very difficult to see who won in the last match. So we added a little crown to actually very visibly show, hey, you were the winner. But we've also increased, made sure that if you die by anything, it always gets accurately shown. So in this case, James killed me. Yes, babe. But also, if you die by any form of environmental damage, like falling damage, or the furnace, or a train, or whatever, it shows it now very accurately.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I should put. There's what he got titled Bombardier QA. Cool. Yeah. And
I think a lot of our big changes were more behind the scene and how.
well, it's just trying to remember what it was like previously. That's my hardest bit. I can't. We've done quite a lot of changes. So it's remembering what was like the crane and the population sign with the members. So if one of us dies near it,
Someone want help? Just...
I don't want to kill myself. The population marker will go down on me.
If you're gonna have to sacrifice yourself to show your bit of info.
We've modified all the kick distances and all the levels.
Oh yes, the kick distance are more fair now.
Yeah. We've made it so that doesn't kill you until you walk in front of it, but it hits you.
Yes. There you go. See population 1.
Oh yeah, done that. Lots of all these little changes that I'm just trying to remember because, like, they're so natural now. It's kind of odd. If they were taking out, I would notice it. That's the only way I'd notice it.
Oh, that's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. And this is our first level with water being added. So you can sort of see that when we go far out, but we could potentially be looking at other levels after this and to do with water. No. No.
Right, shall we go over the road map?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So, hopefully everything still works. Hello. Yes. I hope this still works. So. After you.
Sorry. Now that we have officially released into early access, we felt that this was the perfect time to also go and discuss the changes and the additions that we are planning for the version 1.0 release. So, James, can you start us off?
Yeah, so first of all, we are going to be looking at adding maps, more maps, basically more of everything. But for now, we'll just go over the maps. There will be a haunted mansion, as you can see, written down there, which would be effectively a level inside a haunted mansion, and if you can imagine, like ghosts coming out of Luigi's Mansion is the way I've sort of described it, where ghosts are just sort of coming out of closets, and then if they touch you, you take a bit of damage, and then we could just have like ghosts floating about in the level, and then again if they hit you or you maybe see them like head on, they scare you, it takes a bit of damage. Generally the whole Luigi's Mansion vibe going on there. And then the other one is a bowling pin alley, which seems really cool, and that gives, so rather than have a bomb special to the level, we have a level wide mechanic where if a player scores a strike of any kind, it knocks down all the pins, and then a device comes down from above and picks all of the other players up and drags them off, and they basically lose their health. So it's sort of like a special bomb, but a level special bomb, which is kind of cool. I really like the idea. And yes, I think that's everything really with the bowling alley. Other than that, it's a typical bowling alley sort of theme. Do you want me to carry on talking about the skins and the bombs, or?
Yeah, feel free to.
Okay, cool. So with the skins, again, we're looking at those will be, they're thematic towards the level, which is a trend that we've been doing so far-ish, mostly. So
Chicken Man says no.
yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, there's no mine. So the bot is obviously the factory. The sheriff is the first level or pit stop. Shakira is pit stop, and then Bombardier. He kind of just came from the original, so he would be the first level. And then there's Chicken Man, which has no basis in any of the maps.
No, Chicken Man was more an idea we had for in the middle
Yeah.
of the game to show players who were either winning or losing a lot.
Yeah.
But we decided to scrap that idea, but we did really like the chicken head, so we made it an actual playable character.
Yeah. Yeah, that's literally how it came about. And so with the Haunted Mansion, we'll be looking at, say, a Reaper. So just this cool guy with like a glowy eyes and scythe. Not actually able to use it because that would not really
It
help the
doesn't really
game.
fit the game.
And then the other one is a bowling pin skin, which goes with the bowling pin alley. And the idea is that either you're all bowling pins and this device comes down and picks you up, or, well, we can just have bowling pins. It seems quite fun.
Yeah, you're just a walking bowling pin.
Just a walking bowling pin. No different to the chicken hat one, really, now is it? And then we have the bombs that we're looking to add. So the ones that we have down so far and have started some development on are laser special bomb, which effectively hovers in the air and then it will shoot a laser north, east, south, and west, or 4 cardinal directions across the map. And it basically just it's different to what we have already, because this will create a pillar that goes literally from not one end of the map to the other. The downside is it can be blocked by objects. So if there's a pillar, someone stands behind it, the laser would go up the pillar, not through it. And yeah, it's just one of those cool ones where it's across the whole map rather than being almost area specific like the laser. Not the laser, lightning. The lightning one is very area specific. Then there is the apparition special bomb, or as I put, apparition. Not sure which one's right. Which is a bomb that will have the capability to go through objects, and I would like to play with the idea of whether it can potentially home in on the person it's been targeted at. So it's kind of a, what would I say? We definitely want it to pass through objects. That's 100%. Now, depending on how overpowered that is to begin with, it's depending on whether it homes or not, or whether it homes, say, for a little bit, so it'll curve around and then just carry on. But we can play around there quite a lot. And then the other one is up for community input. So we're totally open to ideas on things we could add to the game, or what you want to take away, really.
And not just bombs. The community input kind of goes also for skins, for maps, for anything, not even just that, for mechanics. Just throw it in a group. If you have an idea, throw it in a group. We can discuss it, and there's obviously never a guarantee that we're actually going to be adding something. But we will be discussing everything to see how it fits Bombardier and if we can put it in.
Well, and it would be good to, like, say if an idea does come to us that someone proposes and we love the idea, we implement it, and then we find out it's too overpowered, then again there becomes some sort of leeway with community, so to speak, on how to bring it down just a few notches, because some of these ideas can sound really great. Apparition special bomb's a good one for this, where it sounds great that it can travel through objects and just home in on people. But what's the knock-on effect? Do people feel like they can, if someone fires this, there's just no hope of them getting away, and you may as well just stand there, which is what you don't want. You don't want that as the answer, really. So yeah, and if there isn't one from community input, we'll definitely think of one. We've got actually quite a lot.
We got a lot of ideas as well.
Like the dancing bomb.
Dancing was fun.
Yeah, also, we should add with all of these things. Obviously, this is the bare minimum. We would look at adding more if time permits.
Yes.
So yeah, if there's enough time to have 30 extra skins, we would do that. But this is what we would consider being our bare minimum for release of the game. And then there is the stretch or code. They're more code tasks than they are art.
This is my department we're going into. So we have said in our stream as well that we really like that the special bombs are very stuck to the level, and I still really like that idea that you're not gonna have the wrong bombs on the wrong level. So the Mayan scene and the cluster bomb just don't really mix and match. But we are also very aware that what we feel isn't necessarily what the player feels. So we are still going to be having the special bombs that go onto the level, but we want to open up the possibility for players to be able to choose which bomb they want where. So we're going to open everything up that you can just customize it the way you want. If you don't want it, then you're going to be playing with the bombs that we feel fit that level the best. But again, just because we say it's like that doesn't necessarily make you're the one who's playing the game. You're supposed to be having fun. It doesn't really matter what the developers say. Let's be honest.
So if you just loved the cluster bomb, then you could basically put it on every single map. Think of it as like a loadout in Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's basically like a loadout. So we're pretty much having that in. I'm just waiting on a bit of UI and stuff to go with it. So how can we just make it nice, clear, and easy going? Because everything needs to be nicely done on a controller. That's kind of our main thing. So we're just kind of playing around with that. And then as well, we are creating currently the AI. So special AI to go into the game. So if you're just you and a friend, but you really want to play like a 4-player match because it is slightly more exciting, you can just add 2 AI to the game to actually have a blast with 4 people. So we are working on that. It actually is going quite nicely. I think the AI for now is working relatively well. We're having some issues that they're just turning around in circles.
No, my issue is they're currently way too overpowered.
They're a bit on the aggressive
You
side.
cannot beat them. And on the aggressive side, they launch their entire loadout in about a second, if that.
So we are definitely adding those. We're adding more skins as well, and potentially adding just a slightly different way of playing. So we could potentially have slightly more defensive AI or more offensive AI.
Yeah.
So we're kind of looking at that. Just a way to really bulk out that you can potentially play in your own if you would like, which would lead to other revenues as well for Bombardier if it comes to it.
Yes, and the AI pathline leads to a lot of other opportunities that we could do with the with actual single player gameplay. So we've already teased the idea to between us about having a zombie mode, or which is kind of leading on to my next point I was going to bring up. I didn't manage to write it down because I forgot, which was potentially adding new game modes, funny enough, like team-based or capture the flag. And these were all originally a part of the very, 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 very first iteration. And now we just need to kind of work on it again to actually implement it with the new system and things. So yeah, there's definitely that's something that I want to look at doing. For the 4, when you're playing with 4 people, for example, it'd be nice to have a 2v2 match. Yeah, just one of those things. Yeah, I think that's all our sort of. That is mainly everything covered for the early access roadmap. I mean, it is 3 months or 2 months, really, isn't it?
We were still planning to release at the end of October.
Yeah. So there is still this is quite a lot, I would say, for us to get through.
Yes.
And then making sure it's all balanced and bug free is the big one. So yeah, I hope. Obviously, we're going to go and play the game a little bit more on stream. But so if anyone does have any questions at all, feel free to fire away, so to speak. I'm hoping it's all set up correctly. I never know.
Yeah.
All I know is it's definitely streaming. And yeah, we may as well have a little blast around while we wait.
Let's have a little blast.
You're seeing if it's loading on your phone.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
That look different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's be watching. Okay.
Sorry.
So if you do want to have any questions,
but
somehow we will find them.
yeah, but just also because it's going on YouTube, we will add the Discord link. Feel free to just add it and ask us anything that you want to know. Give us any ideas. It's all there.
Yes, another good, easy way to ask us these questions on Discord, actually.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest way right now.
We're very active on Discord. We're on Twitter. We're on Reddit. I mean, we're not
There we
that
go.
hard to
I got the
find,
chat.
I think.
Cool. Let's have a little blast. Which one is it? This one.
Yes. With who?
Yeah, that's the other question, isn't it? Go back to the main menu.
Are we showing this on the stream or?
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, so I just alt tab.
No, you are.
Oh, it's because it's got a delay.
Yeah, that's a delay. Sorry, I was just making sure.
Right, I'm always Shakira, so who are you playing?
Pick a man.
I like this level the most. I think I like Pit Stop the most, which is our newest one. I think that's going to be a trend as well. Every level we make, especially because I do want to try out the bowling alley one.
That's quite a fun one, I think. I am tempted to switch the starting positions on this level.
Oh, okay. Where to?
More in the corner, so you kind of start like here.
Oh, so we would start.
Start more in the corner.
Oh, okay, not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair dues. That's okay. Sounds cool.
Just a bit of playing around with it.
Yes, yeah. And I think that's another thing. If people do find bugs or things that they think would be better on the level, please shout. Because, yeah, these are just ideas that we get all of a sudden, usually while walking a dog, and then it, it's really hard to talk and play this game at the same time. I'm trying to dodge bombs while being attacked left, right, and centre. Yeah, and so, yeah, if you do get any ideas from that, please shout. Because I'm sure. Did you see that dodge? I dodged a little bomb. Oh, you've. No, you just. Did that hit me? That's it.
Oh no!
Yeah, I can kill ya! I can kill ya! There's every man to his loving wife.
Go!
Yeah, we'll go till past. It's only 6 more minutes, and then that's about 6 games. Ooh! Did you see that?
Haven't you?
I was able to push it.
Oh, and we're also potentially looking at adding slightly more physics objects.
Yes. Yeah. Because we do like that. In a lot of the levels. Well, we've done it in the first one with the mining, the pickaxes. It was mainly our little sort of play around bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then there was the not this level.
You got cardboard
The
boxes in the
factory.
factory.
That's it. Thank you. I'm trying to jog my memory. Oh, and then you have the tiles in
Mine.
mine.
Not really physics.
No, not 100% physics. Oh, I am actually winning. How am I winning this? I haven't got any bombs. That's it. I'm gonna get you. I'm just like,
So we might just add the lower on health you are, the quicker you can move to really get away from people.
Could do.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea now, does it?
The downside, it might not work on this level where the escalator's pushing and pulling you from side to side. How are you? Oh, wait, how are you on? I'm sending him. Oh, cool. I've gone somewhere. I didn't...
And obviously, if you want to curate us, feel free to send us a message.
I killed myself.
I think I died first, though.
Oh, you did?
No.
I got killed by myself. Cool. Want to play again?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my.
Go!
Yeah.
Really hoping no one can hear our dog.
What snores?
Go away.
Oh, in the back.
Off. I said I didn't, sorry.
You didn't, yeah. Oof. 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 I see your bomb. You're gonna. Oh. That isn't. That wasn't kicked.
Oh no.
You fucking. You what? You what? You coming to get me? You trying to come and get me? What is it with me and hanging on the edges of these things? There we go. Oh.
Improve. Oh, sorry.
Did you want to give? Which level?
Mayan, let's play Mayan.
You like Mayan? Okay.
Go.
What I am thinking about this level, which is something you never like me saying, we could shrink it based on how many players are playing.
Down round. Huh?
Can you stop taking the special bot? I'm just gonna hop on it now. Oh no, no, no! What am I doing? Oh, you're taking the special bomb. That's it. Oh! I killed you apparently. Somehow I blew you up.
I think it was a bit of your lighting. So.
Oh, it was.
Go.
Okay. No! I am terrible at this game. Yeah, yeah. Is it kicking off? Oh, we killed ourselves.
Oh,
Oh no. Blew the termites.
that's an oh.
Oh.
Oh. Even that. Oh.
Oh. At any point. Oh.
Yeah, I do like this level. I think it's good.
I like the level. I
No.
like the lava at the back now, where it's like actually blending. Don't kill me for a second. So if we look at it, yeah. Whoa. I hope. Yeah, you did. Look how nice it blends into the terrain. That isn't. Would you? I'm just gonna die in this. How are you on one health? I've been standing there talking about lava in the background.
Too hard on me. This is very good.
But yeah, I like the fire in the back on
Sorry.
this level.
Feel free to do it again. I won't kill you.
No, that's fine. There's quite a lot. What I like about each of the levels is the difference on each of the levels. So like this one, I love the train that comes in and does kill you. I also like the grass. The grass really nice on this level. But yeah, I like the train because it creates a bit of risk. Because if you have a sound on, you can hear it going ping, 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 ping. And yeah, die. If you're in the way, you don't just die. The sound of death. And I think it's on a random timer, isn't it?
Semi-random.
Oh, I just killed myself.
So basically, it's on an arbitrary. I think. Don't pin me down this. It's about on a 30-second delay with like a 5-second deviation
No.
outside.
Yeah, and we keep it going. We have the very first arrival, which is on purpose, is to get people sort of
Okay, there's the train. Hello.
aware. But also cool.
Oh.
Oh, you moved. Okay, this is silly. How you got? There you go. I got you fair and square. Got any bombs?
Stop me from smashing button.
Nah. Oh no, I'm on one now. I'm just gonna keep getting special one. I feel like I made the special bomb really strong in the advert that we made for it. And it was like, do you not need to aim? Now I'm like, yes, I do still need to aim with this bomb.
Trust me, you need to aim.
Right, shall we call it there?
Yeah, I think we've shown everything.
You can also change the level of the volume. Oh, the music was probably really quiet. That's a shame.
Oh well, at least everyone could hear us.
Yes. That's
We'll
a shame.
put our roadmap as well on an article on Steam.
Yeah, that's kind of why the slide is actually there.
Yeah.
It's for everyone to see. Just in case I don't get my mouse away in this mode. Just in case people want to see it one last time. We
So, yeah.
are.
Sorry?
I was just going to quickly summarise all this as a quick roundabout for
Oh, okay.
any newcomers.
Shall I do it? You should do the entire map.
Sure. Let's do your version of my work.
For the full release, we are planning to add at least 2 levels, the Haunted Mansion and the Bowling Pin Alley, each with their own special dangers. There are going to be at least 2 skins, a Reaper skin and a Bowling Pin skin. I'm actually quite close to the Bowling Pin, always so much fun.
Yes, the waddle.
The waddle.
We already have a waddle.
Yeah, that'll be good. And then we're going to be adding 3 bombs, the laser special bomb, which is already being developed, and the apparition special bomb, which is also going to be in development, but that will have to go through testing as well. Talking about testing, if you are somehow really interested in beta testing, feel free to reach out to either me or James, and we can see what we can do to actually help you get into a playtesting session with us as well. And then we want to add a 3rd bomb that is still undefined right now. We have quite a few ideas, but that's definitely up for community input. And then we are going to have a loadout, so you can choose any bomb on any map, and we are going to be adding AI to the game, so you can play with up to 4 people, even if it's just you on your own or you and a friend. So you can always have a full house, basically.
Yeah. That is the lot. Just it up.
Yeah.
And then obviously anything after that we'll add as a part of the early access. Because yeah, depends how quickly we get through most of it.
Yeah.
There are complications in some of the stuff, like the apparition special bomb, and even the Haunted Mansion having stuff coming out. Each map tends to be a whole new mechanic, so
Yes.
you end up investing a lot of time per map, rather than it being as simple of just a plug and play.
It's never just new art, same gameplay. It's always...
Yeah.
Every level has literally its own mechanics that are very different.
It's kind of the beauty about the skins.
Yeah.
Because the skins we've got very just throw into the game and the game will kick out something. So yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun though, I think.
It'll be good.
I can't wait to get the Haunted Mansion in and also this Bowling Pin Alley in. 100%. Yeah. But anyways, we'll catch you guys later.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for watching. And if you do have any questions, as always, just fire across the message pretty much anywhere towards Studio Squid Ink. You can go Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Did I say Facebook?
I think you said Facebook.
Facebook, email, Steam. Reddit, thank you. That's the other one, Reddit. Literally, you just fire a message somewhere and we will receive it. I mean, there's even a post on the Steam community forums.
IndieDB.
An IndieDB. Yeah, you can pretty much fire a message anywhere and we'll pretty much get back to you on it, depending on what you ask. So yeah, catch you guys later.
Thank you so much for
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
You're done.